bullcrap. Continuing on, the next episode, you're going to hate mail live. Basically hate mail. The stuff will be off screen. Word trigger warning: words like penis, vagina, uterus, ovaries, testicles, and vulva will be used in these videos. I am a Bible believing Christian, so what I say might tick you off. There are people that say they're Christian but don't believe the Bible, and that might tick you off. There are people that say that God is evil, which is wrong, or that God does this, which is wrong, and what they say might tick you off. But no names or icons shown or talked about. I will try to sense the cuss words, but yeah, that's how it goes, and other stuff like that. But I'll show off how angry they get. So let's just get on here. These people get on this. Let's get on here. Yeah. Let's see here. I did people being themselves doesn't mean that there's a defined gender binary. No, there is a very biological binary. So they do on here, and they live with that. It means they can express however they want. No, it doesn't. Because if you express, basically present, the words they like to use are express and present and whatnot. Presenting basically means you are trying, if you present, if you were born with ovaries and you try to present as a male, you were born with testicles and you try to present as a female, that is lying. And that's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. But they're saying, this person's saying, they can present however they want. That's, unique individuals, right? Oh, yeah, no. When you're lying, that's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. So that's the issue with this. Let's see here. What's next? Surely people's brains being unique mean you can never fully understand how their minds work. Yeah, I can understand how my mind works. Sorry. There's a right and wrong involved in the Bible, so it doesn't matter what it doesn't matter who it is. There's a standard of right and wrong according to the Bible. So I can understand enough to be like, no, this is lying, this is wrong, this is truth, this is right. Go. Minds work, and therefore you cannot tell any trans non-binary person how their brain dysphoria works. Brain slash dysphoria works. I should identify. Yes, again, because if they're lying, then that's wrong. So let's go. Furthermore, you mentioned that to be two genders, two sexes, not genders, male, female, and that you are always your gender assigned birth. I didn't say that. I said sex. I widely disagree because sex and gender are not the same thing. No, they're not. I didn't mean sex. I didn't mean gender. I meant sex. Hey, in sociology, and psychology terms, gender are two different things. Such as a person's biology. True. What gender genes or gender the other person was born with. Gender is a cultural and social. How basically culture and social involve other people. Sorry, it is for other people. Continue on. How does a person actually identifies to other people? Even then, there's aren't two sexes. Yeah, there are. There's only two. Because there's intersex, as in deformed people, as well as someone born with atypical, deformities, atypical gender or genetics, deformities. Wrong. Gender, as I previously mentioned, is a spectrum. People can identify however they feel. Yes, they can, but when they do it wrong, it's lies. Continue on. Next, you brought out that you think people should accept their bodies as God gave them. Yes, because that's important. Because they were made perfectly. Well enough. Continue on here. First of all, if not every person believes in the same God you do, but who cares? I believe in that God, and therefore I have to say, talk about His ways here, according to what the Bible says. Continue on here. For example, I am atheist. That's your mistake. Continue on here. So now people believe that everything was created perfect, but I believe that God made everybody. He gave everybody what they're supposed to have, so that's how it goes. Continue on. As someone else in these replies mentioned, in Greek mythology, which is mythology, who cares? There's a story of how Apollo got drunk and created humans with the wrong genitals. Yeah, it's a story, and it's wrong. Continue on. Even other Christians will disagree on this with you. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, we will. I have a trans friend who's Christian. Messing up. Someone who says they're Christian, but they're messing up. Doing wrong. And still he has, now this trans, so it's a girl, person with ovaries. To me, around 5 years, so it's a girl. If this person is using male pronouns, they're trans, that's a girl. So it doesn't work. First of all, you asked why people change their body if they work perfectly. Now, let me tell you, the human body is not perfect, not all the time, but it is functional. So continue on here. Nor does it work perfectly all the time, but that's when your body is born with testicles. That's nothing wrong with it. No, that's normal. Your body born with ovaries, that's normal. So yeah, you shouldn't be trying to change that. Here. Let me tell you, the human body is not perfect, nor does it work perfectly. People have mental illnesses because of the chemical imbalances or because of just mental illnesses. from being raised wrong. Continue on here. Imperfect genetic code. People that have chronic illnesses because of imperfect genetic code or because of what they're eating. Continue on. People get cancer because your body is imperfect or poisoned. Yeah, that's what happens. You can't tell people to love and accept their cancer because God made them that way. No, you can't because it's a different thing. It's a different thing. Continue on. That's the person's bound to want to do something about it. Similar thing applies to dysphoria, even though dysphoria is just a feeling, not a disease. Continue on. The person is going to want to deal with it in a healthy way, and they aren't. If you transition, you're not dealing with it in a healthy way. You're dealing it in a healthy way. You are ignoring reality and hoping for the best, hoping that no one will see that, knowing that reality, that your fantasy will basically overtake that reality. So, and that's really not good. It'll never happen, and no, it's really stupid, very dangerous. Continue on here. You also mentioned that transitioning is mutilating your body. It is. It is. You're basically causing harm to your body that was functioning normally. Continue on. Because of the last point, you also mentioned how once someone reaches the transition they want to achieve, you think they will turn to do more. And a girl, person with ovaries, who transitioned said, "Yeah, dysphoria kept coming back and kept telling me I need to do more and more and more and more. Eventually, I realized dysphoria is wrong. Thank you. I'm glad she did, but really glad she did eventually. So let's go. Continue on here. This is not true because I say it's not true. It is true. Continue on here. People have transition surgeries in order to stay off dysphoria. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. Which is, as we mentioned, is insecurity as it is. It's only 1% is insecurity. Other people can't just switch away. You can't just switch away insecurity. You have to fight it. It's a constant daily struggle. You got to learn that stuff's wrong. Continue on here. You'll transition to have a body that fits their mind, which is impossible because the mind is not the same. The mind is a different thing than a body is. A body is tangible. A body is designed in a certain way. Human bodies are designed like primates bodies. Okay, that's how it works. Mind is intangible and basically only limited by your imagination. So yeah, you got to learn to live with the body you have and use your imagination on. So yeah, show off your imagination. So that's I got to work on. Next. It is insecurity. Yeah, 1%. You'll transition to have a body that fits their mind, but it's never gonna work. People and present how they would like to present. Lie. Continue on here. I'm not sure how you present. Meal. I'm not going to assume it, but I say you prefer wearing trousers to wearing skirts. True. But people refuse. So what if people refuse to allow that? How would that make you feel? That would be stupid because they'd be lying. Born with penis and testicles, so you got male. So, how do you feel? How would you feel if I told you to resist the urge to do so? To tell the truth, they tell that doing that. Yeah, so bad. Because they think you look nicer in skirts. That's stupid. Would you continue wearing skirts? No. Finally, you talked about suicide and how people shouldn't choose to kill themselves because they are unhappy with their bodies. They shouldn't. I vehemently agree that people shouldn't kill themselves. Continue on. Shouldn't kill themselves. Good. Shouldn't kill themselves. Yeah, people shouldn't kill themselves and instead should seek professional help. But you seem to misunderstand the story. I'd like to tell you that many trans people who kill themselves is because exactly what you're doing now. No, they don't. No, they do it because they are thinking wrong. They think that the fantasy is the only thing they have. And when I say the fantasy is ridiculous, they're like that. How dare you say the fantasy is ridiculous? You say that fantasy is not real. How dare you say this fantasy won't work? I'm angry at you for that. And they're already dealing with that stuff already. I'm saying, hey, stop messing around with this nasty stuff. Tell the truth. Learn the truth. But they think the truth is something that they can't live with. They're rejecting reality already. And they reject reality more. That's how I go. You want here? What are you doing now? No, this is what they're not. They're doing it because they want to. People who invalidate them, or actually tell the truth, when they think they're doing what is best for the person, it makes the stranger feel invalidated. All right. Unheard, which is not true. Unseen, not true. Unloved, not true. Because that person won't listen or acknowledge their struggles. I listen and acknowledge the struggles, but I say the struggle, what you're doing is struggling in the wrong direction. The right direction. So I encourage you to listen to trans non-binary people. Trans people, there are non-binary people are trans. So yeah, how it goes. You want to hear trans non-binary people about how they feel. I do, and they get it wrong. So I got to fight against it and support them in their decisions to feel more comfortable in their own bodies. But the way they should do it is when they're able to live with learning that our bodies are not wrong. But dysphoria is. Let's continue on. I apologize for this being quite long. I just felt that your explanation was necessary for you. So thank you for reading this far. Feel free to refute any point I've made. I'll try to continue for the debate. I just appreciate if your arguments have some substance that I care about and were not too repetitive. They're only sometimes like argue against the same point. Yeah, sorry, but truth is the truth. So there you go. Because all you want is validation. I respect your opinion. Also, your opinion is wrong and really everybody. See what's this one. No, so don't apologize for the comment being long. I love reading it to somebody else. That a-hole is completely wrong about the trans community because I say they are. As a great gender fluid person myself, someone messed up too. I hate how this trying that it is trying to stick to trans people. So it's just yes, trying to stick to trans people. Individuals won't see that they aren't trans. They don't want to conform to gender roles. They don't. That's how it goes. So I'll say see you guys next time. Checking out YouTube and art.